everybody, Erica Serwin here from Pink Buckaroo Designs. I'm going to show you how to make this super cute little box. Can you guess what's inside? Something to do with candy canes. Yes, but it's not something to eat. It is a little candle, Twisted Peppermint from Bath & Body Works, and it smells delicious. What a nice little treat that would make for coworkers or for a teacher, maybe a secretary at an office that you visit. Very inexpensive. They seem to have them on sale quite a bit. This is what it looks like. And I didn't really like the box that it was in. So, and you know what? You could even make the tag and stick it on top of the box. But the first one I had was actually falling right out of the box. So I was like, ooh, these aren't very sturdy. I'm going to make a better one. All right, so go to Bath & Body Works and grab your Twisted Peppermint mini candles. To decorate it, of course, I'm using the Candy Cane Season Bundle. This was my product of the week. This first week of December 2018, and I've got lots of projects featuring it. In fact, this project was originally done on a Facebook Friday. All the measurements and products are listed on a PDF on that original post. So here on YouTube, click on the link in the description and it'll take you to that post where you can find lots of other ideas for this bundle, as well as the PDF with the measurements that you're going to need to make this box. All right, well, let's get started. I am using Pool Party and Lovely Lipstick as my colors. I thought those went really well together, and honestly, I was very inspired by the colors here. See how they're kind of pinky in that light blue? Okay, so grab your Pool Party cardstock. You're going to need a piece of Pool Party that is 8.5 by 9 3/4. Let's start on the long side. You're going to score at 1 3/4, 3.5, 5.5, and 7 1/4. Then turn it on the short side. And oops, you know what? I forgot a measurement. There's a paper hiding my measurements. Come back to the long side and do 9 1/4. I thought that looked funny. All right, turn it and score it at 1.5, 3 1/4, 5 1/4, and 7. Lots of score lines. Don't try to write them down. Just go print out that PDF and you'll have them. Now this is what we're going to cut it down to look like, okay? I'm going to put that there for a minute so you can see it. Here's that skinny tab down here. This is what it's going to look like, okay? It has quite a bit of cardstock on it, but I wanted it to be a really sturdy box because that candle is quite heavy. All right, let's start in the corners. We're going to cut out 3 squares on each corner of this piece, okay? So we'll do this one. See, that kind of reminds me of Tetris. If you ever played the Tetris game, I'm going to cut these off. If you are really particular about making sure that these lines are totally straight, use your paper trimmer. I am just doing it pretty quickly. And I can tell we've got a few crooked lines, but it's going to work out just fine. Now down here, we're going to do the same 3, but we've got this added little tab here, so those need to be cut off as well. So take all of that off, and this one right here. Let's see if I can cut it all off intact this time so you can see exactly what you need to cut. Turn it there. And right there and there. So you can see kind of like Tetris, that little Tetris squares again, except it's got this little tab right here. All right, now we are going to cut these score lines. Here's the tab at the bottom. Okay, so keep that in mind. There's that tab. You know what, before we do that, let's burnish everything really, really well. So grab your bone folder and run it across all of your score lines. Now, if you know me, you know I don't always have my bone folder handy, and I just, you know, use my hands. But I have found on this box, the crisp lines are really important. So make sure you use your bone folder on this one. Okay, so we're back to where we started. Here's that tab. This is actually the lid. So keep that in mind, that little 1/2 inch tab. Take your scissors and cut these score lines over to the vertical score line, okay? Or the horizontal line, depending on which way you turn your cardstock. Okay, so do you see that? That's how it should look. So I'm going to leave that there for a second so you can get a good look at it. Here's that 1/2 inch. If you need to pause the video to kind of copy, that's what it looks like. All right, now we're going to fold these in, these two guys, and we're actually going to fold this over. So I'm just going to put, remember this is a heavy candle, so be pretty generous with your adhesive, and don't use snail, use tear and tape, fast fuse, or Tombow. All right, so I've turned that in, I've put adhesive there, and I'm going to do the same thing over here, and I'm going to fold this in so that it's behind this side tab. I'm going to press those together. Wouldn't it be awful if your candle fell out of your box and shattered? Yeah, we don't want that to happen. Okay, so there we've got that. Now we're going to put a little bit of adhesive here and here. This is going to fold over that side, creating a rounded edge. That's going to give your box a beautiful rounded edge instead of kind of that thin edge of the cardstock. It's also creating more strength in your box. All right, do the same thing, fold that in, and look, we've got one more little adhesive there, and fold in. You guys, did you notice what I forgot to do? Look, what did I forget? I forgot to stamp my cute little box. Oh no! All right, well, don't be like me. Grab your candy canes before you start assembling your box and stamp it. It's very difficult to do the way I'm doing it right now, so don't do it this way. But just for the sake of, I can't believe I did that, we're just going to stamp it. So you would want to stamp them all different directions. Well, that worked out pretty good, not too bad. Let's see. What the key to this is to put your finger under it so it has a hard surface. All right, I think we'll be okay. Let's do one more here. All right, there we go. Put your candle in and close it up. Goodness gracious. Now, the ribbon I chose to use is actually not Lovely Lipstick like the colors I used here. It's the Poppy Parade Many Striped ribbon. And I thought that it was a pretty good match, and I liked that it was red and white striped. And the white kind of lightens the color, and it's close enough to Lovely Lipstick. Now, of course, we have Lovely Lipstick ribbon, so if you'd prefer to use that, go ahead. But I really liked the stripe of this Poppy Parade ribbon. And if you like it, you could always change your colors to Poppy Parade instead of Lovely Lipstick. But my whole color scheme this week is Lovely Lipstick, so we're sticking to it. All right, now I have cut out a white stitched circle. Here it is. These are the stitched label framelits that you'll find in the annual catalog, and this is the one that I used. And I'm just going to take my adorable little heart candy canes, but first we got to clean them because remember we used them on Pool Party. And that's my chamois. That's a really inexpensive cleaner pad that you can get for your stamps that I absolutely love. I did it again. Goodness gracious. Is it a full moon while I'm filming this video? I think it might be. We need Lovely Lipstick, not Pool Party. All right, here we go. Lovely Lipstick. Perfect. Now, Pool Party. You can come back, and I'm going to stamp. Let's see, is it white enough? No, we'll stamp it right here just on a scrap piece of white. And I'm going to just take my scissors, nothing fancy, and just kind of cut it at an angle like that. Grab your mini glue dot and put it on the back right there. And of course we have to layer this guy up. It's so cute. I have cut out a scalloped Lovely Lipstick and a 2 inch. Check my, let me tell you, 1 3/4 inch circle from a Blushing Bride, I believe, cardstock. That's done just with a punch. And then we're going to pop this on right there. See how that pink just shines through just a little bit? I really wanted to bring in some of that pink from the candle. All right, get some of your twine and your 1/8 inch punch. Punch a hole right there in the center of your tag. Isn't that a cute tag? I just love it. All right, now a little bit of white twine. Feed that through there underneath the bow. We're going to tie it to the bow with another bow. Never have too many bows, I say. I love bows on my projects. All right, there you go. You guys, that's it. How cute are those? Great party favors, great treats for the office, great treats for friends and neighbors. Why don't you go to Bath & Body Works and grab a couple of those candles and make them. Make sure you also grab that candy cane season because it's been retired and it won't be around forever. So make sure you get it before it runs out. Thanks, you guys. Hop over, get that PDF, and let me know if you have questions. Have a great Christmas. Bye.